All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Luppigus Show. I'm One Bar, and just a tiny bit of kicker news for the Vikings. Not the big explosion where the Vikings were going to release Dan Bailey Sunday night or Monday morning, but any kicker news right now for me is good kicker news. Vikings appear that they will be working out Chandler Catanzaro, former kicker, was with the Cardinals, the Jets, Tampa Bay, Carolina. Decent kicker, career percentage, field goal percentage, 83.8 extra points. He is a career, I believe it was 94%, 92%, I apologize. Retired back in 2018, did come back this offseason, tried out, was in training camp with the Giants. Giants released him. So even though he retired, looks like he wants to get back in there. Still only 29 years old, has a hell of a leg. 60-yarder career long, also has a 59-yarder. I think when you look back at his numbers and you remember his time, he was a pretty decent kicker. I'd say an average kicker. Unfortunately, when I went to look up on YouTube, because I always butcher his name, I wanted to make sure I got it right, Catanzaro, the clip I brought up of the announcers, he missed an extra point. So there is that. So what are they going to do? I don't know. I mean, I think if he comes in and has a decent tryout, I wouldn't be surprised. Nobody would be surprised if they sign this guy. Dan Bailey, is he as bad as he played on last Sunday? No, he's not. I mean, he's actually been pretty good the last year and a half. But when you go through something like that, we know Zimmer has had some kicker issues in the past. Blair Walsh, Daniel Carlson. He gets to the point where he just doesn't trust him. And we saw that when he was going for 2. And my guess is he'd probably go for 2 a lot more the rest of the year. So I think this would be a decent move, just moving on from Dan Bailey, putting that out of the misery, getting all the bad juju out of their heads and bringing somebody in fresh that has kicked in the league, quite a bit, opposed to going to a practice squad guy who they just recently released as well. So this really is their only option. And we mentioned in a previous video, this is a terrible year to look for kickers. A lot of the teams have extra kickers on their practice squad when normally they wouldn't, just because of COVID. So Catanzaro, bring him in. Good workout. Dan Bailey, thanks for your service. We'll see what happens. If they actually do sign him, we will bust down Mr. Catanzaro a lot more than this, but just wanted to get it out there that he is, in fact, coming in to work out for the Vikings.